Brian back here with another Bitcoin update. All right, this thing looks like it might be ready to make a pretty big move coming up here. All right, and also in the description of the video, I got approached by a company a little while ago. There's a link for crypto clothing, Bitcoin shirts, hats, Cardano, Cospa, you name it, Chainlink, everything in there. So if you want to go check that out, there's a link in the description of the video. Obviously helps the channel out a little bit and get a little bit of a kickback. So go check them out. I ordered a hat and a t-shirt yesterday. Some pretty nice stuff, not expensive either. You know, about 20 bucks for a t-shirt. Not expensive stuff. So alright guys, let's take a look at this market and see what's going on here. First off, the crypto bubbles here. Alright, here's the daily. You're going to have some stuff starting to move here. Okay, we got Bitcoin. Looks like it might be ready to, like I said, getting ready to make a pretty decent move here. So you got a few things up here in the top 100. Okay, there's Cospa at 2%. That thing looks like it might be ready to bounce here pretty good. Got some other stuff out there. MNT apes up 5%. Nothing huge, all right. But let's move over here and take a look at a couple things real quick, all right. I want to take a look at Bitcoin dominance. Let's get over here to my other charts. Alright, Bitcoin dominance. That thing is down here consolidating at about 50%. Alright, after it tapped out up there at that high at 52.18. You can see it's dropped down here now and is consolidating, going sideways. Now, some things that are lining up for a Bitcoin move. Alright, this is one of them right here, and I'm going to show you. I apologize, I got to get these little dots off my screen. They drive me nuts. Alright, look at the RSI on this thing. Alright, the stochastic, look, it's on the bottom here at a 5.7 and a 4.2. Alright, so flipping bullish for Bitcoin dominance. We got the 12-hour, right, also right down at the bottom. Just barely bearish, but it is. The 8-hour, getting near the top here, but look how low it is on the regular RSI down here. It's at a 32. Extremely oversold down here. Okay, so that thing is the 4-hour. 4-hour is at the top. Okay, but we got that 12 on the floor. We got the 8 near the top. The daily at the bottom. Where's the weekly? And the weekly's actually coming down. But that daily and that 12, the higher time frames, all right. I believe this thing is going to make a run back up here, and it's either going to get rejected up at this line, up at 51.44, or it's going to bust up through there, one of the two, when Bitcoin makes this next move. All right, we got the Dow Jones is up 360 points. I do want to take a look at that real quick, because if you zoom out on the weekly on the Dow, all right, you can see it had this breakout of this massive wedge. And look at it starting to go now. All right, if we zoom in on the daily, it has got that retest. All right, as soon as the thing broke out there, that's what a retest was supposed to mean. So the targeted move of this thing is pretty, it's pretty far up there. It's a pretty massive wedge. You know, the target's up around what, 40,000, 39.5, something like that. But there's the Dow Jones for you. Let's move on here. We got the DXY. We keep an eye on that thing every day. All right, that thing has lost that support. This is on the weekly. You got the weekly stochastic coming down on this thing. You got the daily reset though. Okay, so this thing is going to do one of two things. It's either going to come up and get rejected here at this white line, or come up here and get rejected, or it could break through here, you know, and head back up. But we had this high, we had a lower high, and a lower high come in on this thing, so that's what we wanted to see. Let's look at the 12-hour RSI is coming up, so this thing could be getting ready to make a little bounce here. All right, that's the dollar. Total market caps. Look at this. This is the total crypto market cap. All right, you got that 12-hour RSI on the floor here. We got the daily just about at the bottom. Okay, it's still following this trend line up here, so it's still in trend. We got the 8-hour on the floor, 4-hour at the bottom. it's lining up, you know, with Bitcoin. If Bitcoin makes a move, all these RSIs are at the bottom. So let's take a look at, here's the total 2, and then we're going to get back to Bitcoin. The total 2 has this resistance line right up here I've been keeping an eye on. Alright, you can see if it breaks out of this, and it's jammed up with this support right here. This line could be down just a hair more, right about there. And lock that. Alright, so this is coming to a peak right here. This is on the 4-hour. RSI is on the bottom. 8-hour RSI is on the bottom. And the 12-hour is just about on the bottom. Alright, so if we get a breakout of this, it's more like a flag forming over here. Okay, we get a breakout of this thing and it's jamming up here, so you're going to have it either break up or break down, one of the two. The RSIs are kind of telling us the story, it's going to break up. So that's what it's looking like. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, guys, so please do your own research with that stuff. Bitcoin, let's get back to Bitcoin here, right? And take a look at these RSIs on this thing. This is on the 4-hour. Let's get this thing where we want it here. There we go. Alright. It did come the whole way down to about 29,500, something like that. It's back up to 29,781. We got that 4-hour RSI heading down. 8-hour on the floor. See it down there? Ready to go. 12-hour on the floor. And the daily on the floor at all zeros. Alright, so this thing's getting ready to make a move. Alright, Bitcoin is definitely winding up. If it breaks through here, 31,550, it flips this into support. Okay, look at this big gap we have up here. Let's zoom out on a weekly. Look at this massive gap we have to the next major resistance area up at 36,000. Alright, this thing could run for a while here. So what we want to see happen is a break up through here. I don't know if it'll go 36 or not, but with the pullback we want to see it flip this into support then, okay, and stay above that 31,550. Alright, and hopefully get higher prices out of this thing, but we're looking for a retrace back up to that 48,000 bucks. Alright, I've showed this before. If we go out on the monthly, there has only been 4 times that the monthly RSI has gone to the top. Alright, let's close this one out down here so I can show you guys. Please hit the like and subscribe too. I'd appreciate that very, very much. And if you want to join the channel, there's a link in the description of the video. $2.99 a month. I would very much appreciate that if you can afford it. If not, no big deal at all. So, first time it went to the top, okay, this RSI was the bull run of 2017. The second time the monthly RSI went to the top was the 2019 retrace. The third time was the 2021 bull run. Now we have it head to the top again for the 2023 retrace to 48,000 bucks. Alright, that would get us up to that 702. We put a Fibonacci on here. Pull it down. Alright, that would get us up to 48,000 bucks right there. Kind of, you know, and everyone's got their own opinion. This thing could head to the moon. I'm playing it as it's going to come up to 48, roll over, you know, start coming back down, and then consolidate somewhere down here until next fall, next spring. We have the Bitcoin halving in roughly April of actually way back here of 2024 coming up, but I believe next fall of 2024 this market's really going to start ripping out of here. So that's the way it happened in 2021. We had the Bitcoin halving. About 6 months later, I was here for it. Things really started to get exciting right through here. September, August, September. Bitcoin halving was around April in here. Let's move up here a little bit and look. Let's clean this chart up a little bit. Alright, so we had the Bitcoin halving right about there in April of 2020. Okay, but like I said, about 6 months later, July, August, There's September, October really started to get fun. November was right there. December. If you haven't been through a bull run yet, guys, just wait, man. It is the most exciting thing in the world. When you open up your crypto wallet, you're like, oh my god, my wallet 3x'd overnight or whatever. They're fun. Absolutely fun. But just be careful. It's money. Take your profits when you have them. Because they could be gone tomorrow. So, alright guys, thank you so much. Please hit the like and subscribe. Keep an eye on Bitcoin. Thanks a lot.